Ladies, understand that we communicate. We literally speak so many more words than our men. That's just what it is. And even if you're someone where you don't really talk a lot, you still more than likely speak more than a man speaks. So with that being said, we have to really pull the reins in with this Jezebel energy that's running amok and causing a lot of destruction. Now, I understand there's so many different aspects into why many people are choosing to take on their own perspective in regard to relationships. But for those of you that are keeping a space in your heart open for actually having true love in your life, having a healthy, harmonious relationship, a family dynamic that's healthy, oftentimes, if there's a problem, instead of you focusing so much on the the other person within a relationship, you may need to pull your energy back and focus on yourself. Okay? And so I'm sharing this because this is an opportune time, because many people at this time are going their own way. There's a lot of separations that's happening, so many different things that are happening. People are deciding to just completely forget about relationships. But that's literally what the enemy wants. Okay? Wants to divide and conquer. We're stronger together. However, it's important that if you're in this space of focusing more so on yourself and your individual needs, this is an amazing time to really focus on aspects of yourself that you can be better, aspects of yourself that you may need to check, like literally embodying this Jezebel type of mindset and spirit. And so when it comes to, even if problems may arise, okay, your unsolicited advice is like a sign of disrespect when it comes to men. Okay, look, I don't know it all, but as someone that has been married for over 20 years, I do know a little bit of something, okay? And if you're wanting to have a true sense of respect that is mutual, if you want to have reciprocity, it's going to require you to check aspects of yourself that you may not have been comfortable with checking. All right, and so I want to share one other thing here, and that is Romans 12:10, and it reads, love each other with affection and take delight in honoring each other. Okay, and so even though you could be going through something and your man could be going through something too, it doesn't mean that how he deals with it is going to be in the same way in which you need to deal with it too. So oftentimes it's best to let them run the course themselves. Let them handle it. Let them, go through whatever it is that needs to go through, because you don't want to mother or smother your man. Okay, you may be a mama, but they don't want you to be their mama. Okay, so you want to pull your energy back. You want to focus more so on things that you may need to work on, or literally busy yourself in some type of hobby or something like that. But I was reluctant with sharing some of this insight, but Holy Spirit has been really putting it out there for me to speak more so on the things that are helpful in the form of relationships and how to actually have a healthy relationship. And again, like I said, I don't know it all, but from what I do know, I think that it can be very beneficial, opposed to running your mouth to your so-called friends about whatever situation's going on. Those are some things that our ancestors were right about. You don't involve people in your personal matters. You need to keep that between you, your spouse, and the Most High. Anybody else outside of the connection, you're just inviting drama. And a lot of it too creates a sense of disrespect towards your man. So I want to share one other thing that in regard to unsolicited advice. Okay, it can actually make things worse. Okay, because understand that a man wants to feel competent, and if they're going through something, you may want to provide insight, but literally the things that they're going through more than likely are not going to be something that you're going through. Even if it may seem that way, a man has a completely different perspective. So allow them to be a man, allow them to show up for themselves, and they will be so happy that you gave them respect and you gave them the space to actually stand up and do what's necessary. So I just want to definitely come in and drop this here, because it's time. It's time to nip this Jezebel spirit in the bud. It's time to really separate from that type of mindset of feeling as if in order to feel empowered, it requires you to be domineering or dominant or just straight up bitchy towards our men. All right, we need to love them, we need to nurture them, and especially if you're a mother, your children are looking at that, and we all may have fallen short. Okay, there was a time where I fell short. There was a time where I thought that I knew it all, but I had to have a reality check and realize that there's aspects of me that need to grow. There's aspects of me that may be stubborn and may have taken on this very rogue mentality that Western media really projects out there for women to have and men to have as well. So just wanted to drop in and share that.